Okay, today is July 5th, 2015. In this video, we're going to take a look at the S&P 500. Going to present what one of my scenario on how the S&P 500 might play out and where it might be headed. So it's not necessarily that's what I'm saying it is going to do. It's just one of the scenario that I am kind of monitoring to see is it going to play out the way that I sort of see it, or it's going to play out slightly different, and I make adjustment accordingly. So it's always good to have a little plan of where you think the market might be headed, or even for a particular stock. So as it play itself out, then you sort of have a game plan, right? Okay, so anyway, I got a candlestick chart here, and as you can see, I also got a little outline here on a head and shoulder pattern, and it's kind of a little clutter and not so clearly that one could see the head and shoulder pattern, because you don't really know, is this the shoulder here for this particular head, or is this a this particular shoulder, or is it a double shoulder, right? So anyway, what I normally do, and sometimes is look at things in the simplest form, which is looking at the line chart on a closing basis. So now you can see that under this situation, you can see it's a little bit more clear on where the shoulder is. Right, so here's the head, and here's the right shoulder, and this right here is the neckline, right? Okay, so you can see that I broke this neckline here at the 2080.15, and it came down and tagged this 2056, okay, before it get a little bit of a bounce. Because if we if we do a major move based on the height of the head here, this distance, and using a Fibonacci Extension tool here. So if I do this, and you can see this 78.6, which is the close to the 80% major move level, is set at 2040, and on March 11 close is set at close to 2040, right? 2039.69. So right now, if you haven't heard, the referendum vote in Greece apparently is going to be a no, and the index future, the E-mini, S&P index future is down somewhere around 25 point and sitting somewhere around 2044. So it's getting down to this level here, right, near this in the cash index, the 2040 area. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised to see it close somewhere around here if it's not lower. But if it come down, and for example, let's say tomorrow come down and then come up and kind of consolidate up here and then make another bounce before it reverses itself and come back down, then all of a sudden we have another head and shoulder pattern, right? Or potentially another head and shoulder pattern with this as a neckline, the 2040 level as a neckline, and here is the the left shoulder. Here's this big head, and then here's the right shoulder, and then now we got this new major move. The height of this head will be this distance now. So if we do this major move, let me get rid of this and use the Fibonacci Extension tool once again, and do this. This is the neckline, and then we measure down here, and you can see this 78.6 is somewhere sitting about 1968, the 80% level, which is slightly a little bit below this 1972, the December 16 closing low. Remember, there's a few occasions that I mentioned that if we see this March low, the chances are, if it can't hold, we'll likely see this December closing low, this pivot low here. So maybe that's how it will come and take this thing down and flush everybody out before we get another rally back up. Okay, so I think the key level to watch, right, the first level is this 2040 area, okay, and then see how it react, and it might just come all the way down, who knows, right? Then maybe we won't get that head and shoulder to bring it down to this December low. But if it play out the way that I sort of pointed out, then we could see this 1972 get tested. So that's basically my scenario for now, and good luck to you tomorrow.